you don't actually have a motivation problem. You have a clarity problem, and nobody tells you that. 75% of people feel stuck in their career or in their lives. And here's the part that gets me. They're not stuck because they're out of options. They're stuck because they can't actually name what they want yet. And I don't want to minimize that getting clear is easy. It is not. I've had a few moments in my life where I've been crystal clear on what I want. One of them was when I was young. I was actually traveling on a flight with my boss, and he said, "What do you really want?" And without editing, didn't think about it at all. I just blurted out, "I wish I had a little more disposable income." That was it. That changed the trajectory of my whole career in that moment. And I have found that when you are honest with yourself and you don't try to conform to what you think the person wants to hear or what you should say based on the moment, that you are yourself, is when I see the biggest, at least for me, I've seen the biggest breakthroughs. And this is the message that I want you to hear. Clarity does not come from working harder. It comes from being honest with yourself faster. And that can be scary, especially if you're somebody who's had a career like me, where you are working in a 9 to 5 that tells you what to think, what to say, what you can't say, what to wear, what you can't wear, when to show up, what their values are that might not be your values. It's very hard to break that mold. I've heard you say that it feels like being in a box sometimes, and you don't even know who you are. This is what this whole channel is about. It's not about handing you answers. It's about helping you become honest with yourself even faster so you can start moving in the direction of what your vision is for your future. You're not behind, and you're not broken. You're just not clear on what you want yet. See it, simplify it, and live it. That's the whole process. We'll get into each piece of that in more videos. But today, just sit with the first one, which is seeing it clearly. I felt stuck just showing up on camera. I have so many barriers that I've overcome, and I've been working towards this point for a couple of years now. And I've learned a lot. And the biggest thing is that I have to face this fear and able to move forward with my vision of the future. And I want to take you along every step of the way of what I have learned and what I'm learning, what works and what doesn't work. And now it's your turn if you want. You don't have to do this, but if you are feeling stuck, I would encourage you to start here. Just try to answer this question. It doesn't have to be polished. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just answer, "I feel stuck because." I'm Melissa. Join me every Tuesday and we'll work on what comes next together.